What's going on, guys? Bitcoin has hit an all time high today, again, hitting almost $74,000. It looks like we've just been on an absolute rampage. So, today I kind of just wanted to go through some of the charts, go over some stuff. I have like a couple tweets pulled up, but nothing crazy. Just see where the market's at, see where looks like we're headed, and just overall what's going on. Bitcoin, obviously, if we go to the daily chart, has just been on a complete rampage the past couple weeks, right? Ever since we were down here at 50K and we bounced off, we've had 4 red days in the past 18 days. So it's been pretty straight up. Every time we get a dip, if we come to a smaller time frame like the 4 hour, every time we've had a dip, for example, we came up here, touched 64, came all the way down to 59, bought right back up within hours. Same here. We touched 69, hit our old all-time high, came all the way down to 59. Within 24 hours, we were back up at 60, 67K, 68K. Same here. Once we hit 70K, straight down to 66, came right back up. Within 2 hours, we were back near 70. And then again, yesterday, we had a dip. We hit 73K. We came down to 68 and a half, and again within hours we were back up at 71, 72K. And then just now, if I come to a smaller time frame like the 30-minute, we were just pushing up towards those highs again. We just tapped around 73,500. So Bitcoin's just been going straight up. And if we zoom out a little bit and we look at this, the phase we're in right here kind of reminds me of the phase that we were in back here when we were at around 34,000. We were like moving up, but we were kind of just grinding up. Obviously here it's a little bit steeper and a little more vertical, but we're not getting like a straight impulse. It's been more just like upwards accumulation, kind of maybe a rising wedge of sorts. And it looks like we're coiling up for a bigger move. Now, I'm not saying that that can't be down. We're very extended here, but in the bull market, it doesn't really matter, right? This thing can keep going up irrationally for a very long period of time. So I think we'll get a big break here and some big volatility. Again, I don't know if that's going to be up or down. Hopefully up, because if it goes down, some altcoins will probably get wrecked. But I'm just waiting to see this. I think within the coming days, we should see a pretty substantial move up or down, like $10,000 or more, if I had to guess. Like if I just take like this impulse here, and we're to plot it up here, it'd take us up to 90. I think that might be a stretch. But if we were to come down, we could come back down and test like that high 50K area, or even back down to the 50s. I wouldn't be surprised. At some point, there will be a major pullback, because if we go back to the last bull market here, right, on the way up, we had some big pullbacks here, right, from here to here, 16%. I mean, we have had some 20% pullbacks already. So, but then especially like when we got up here, this was a huge pullback, and it took days, 30%, and it took how many days? It took like 20 days, so about 3 weeks, and we pulled back 20%. So at some point, I think we're due for some kind of bigger move like this. Are we there yet? I don't know. No one really knows. Hopefully this thing just keeps rampaging up for the time being. That would be great to see. If we, here, let's do something fun. We'll just pull over this fractal of this bull run. If we say that like that was right there, and we're doing something like this, it would indicate, like, right, if that was our start, we're here, and we're almost up at that point. Again, that kind of lines up with that little measured move I just did around 92K to hit up here, get that one more last big straight push up, and then have some kind of consolidation pullback, retouch the all-time highs, and then go for our final impulse to top out later this year. I mean, this would show us topping out at the halving. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think we'll probably get a cycle top towards the later part of this year is what I'm thinking. But again, who knows? Anything can happen. But this we are in a parabolic uptrend. So don't be surprised if we keep going up in a straight line with very few pullbacks. Every time it comes down so far, it's just getting eaten up super quick. If we hop over to XRP, we obviously had that nice push up yesterday. It was a great breakout to see because we broke out of a lot of big structures here. So if I go out to the daily actually, and we look, we had this resistance line. Looks like we had broken out here. We retested it and we bounced off now. If I, cut out some of the noise and we move this to a line chart, you can really just see that where we're at, right? Like we had a pretty clear resistance and we've pretty clearly broken out of that. So we're getting a bit of a pullback right now. Still a lot of negative sentiment in the community. Still nobody seems to be very excited with where we're at. So many people in comment section on Twitter saying, oh, XRP is dead. It's a shit coin. It's never going to move. It's never going to make an all-time high. This is the sentiment that you want to see before something crazy happens. If we go over to here, we'll go to this tweet, but then I have another one I want to show you. So this guy's pointing out how there's liquidity, Crypto Insight UK. Below us, a little bit more that we maybe will tag around 66 cents, but then there's a lot of liquidity building up above us that could get wiped out. But if we go over to crypto, or here, I'll pull it up on my Discord actually. Just give me one sec. I'll come over here too. So from Mustache L Crypto Prof, the first major target for altcoins is almost reached. So we post this chart here, how we broke out, and we're almost at this point for the altcoins. This peak here from the bear market rally. So the altcoins have been moving, some of them, but a lot of people are still very frustrated and feel like their coins haven't been moving because it hasn't felt like we've gotten that big pop on a lot of the major altcoins that we've seen before in bull markets. And I think that's, by design. I think Bitcoin finally broke all-time highs and we're setting up for this now. I think in the next couple weeks, it will probably go absolutely ballistic, but we still haven't gotten that major move, and a lot of people are very frustrated by that, which is, again, exactly the sentiment that you want to see. But if we come over here, I posted this to the group, open this tweet from Crypto Mason. He said, not selling any of my XRP until we break all-time highs again. XRP has reversed progress back into the ultimate underdog position. It must prove itself massively and shut out all of its haters by breaking all-time highs. So this is the big thing, right? Everybody doubts XRP right now. Everybody thinks it's not going to do anything, and it's just a dead coin. And again, this is the sentiment that you would expect before something crazy happens. You saw what it did the other day. It went up 20% in an hour. Okay, so when they let this thing move and they want it to move, it goes, right? If we go back to this breakout here, look how much it did in this one daily candle. From here to here, 53%. But then guess what? If we kept going, we touched all the way up to, let's see, from the low of the impulse starting. We went up like 770%, but it gave all that back to come retest the breakout area. So XRP plays with emotions. It plays with feelings. It's not easy to hold. But I truly do believe that we are really on the verge. We're on the last step of this big triangle we've been in, like Blockchain Backer has talked about, and we're about to see this major breakout. I think it's already started. Every big move starts with a small move, and I think that's what we just got, is the small move to start our bigger move. We are on one of these weekly candles right down here. I told one of my friends, like, once it breaks out, it's going to be straight up with basically no pullbacks. He's like, bro, but we just broke out, like hit 70 and we've already pulled back into the 60s. I'm like, yes, on a smaller time frame. But if you look on the weekly, it's so far it's going straight up, right? We got to see obviously how this week closes, how next week progresses. But we could have pullbacks on these dailies, but still go straight up on the weekly time frame. Again, very similar to what we did here. And that, again, there still will be some red weeks in between. It's never just going to be straight green lines. You're going to have things to scare people in the market, shake them out. But this is relatively straight up, right? Can we agree? And then you had this stall out here during this period, and then again, straight up. Here, relatively straight up. Once we got this big move going, 5 weeks straight up. So I think we're right there. We're really on the cusp. As we speak, Bitcoin looks like it's making another push right now up towards those highs. Looks like it wants to take them. So maybe we'll get to see this live. A lot of the other altcoins that we hold, Algo's starting to show some strength, breaking over the 30s. Casper over 5 cents. XDC got a big pop yesterday, up to 6.5, pulled right back, but looking strong. Even the meme coins I have, man, Turbo looking great, looking ready to go. Swift Coin looking great, looking ready to go again. You can't ask for much more. Everything is lined up. The stars are aligned. HBAR 13 cents. Everything looks like all systems go, basically. Bitcoin just keeps setting new all-time highs, keeps pushing up, and the altcoins are ready to rip. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did and you like the crypto content, you like talking about crypto, sharing information, just posting charts, technical analysis, go ahead, join my Discord. Link will be in the description, completely free. Just post stuff in here, TA, tweets, just talk about everything going on in the market. Other than that, please leave a like on the video, leave a comment what your thoughts are, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.